Let's move on now to our next story, and this is smart storage, especially for large organizations, enterprise, and corporates. Dell is, of course, the leader in this segment here in India. But when you think of storage, you usually think of dumb storage, right? This is a modern storage solutions. It's intelligent, it's smart, it's sustainable. It gives business a very secure and flexible environment. At the end of the day, data in and data out is really nothing but garbage, right? What do you do with that data really matters. And that's where Dell's new portfolio completely takes AI and smartness to a whole new level.
The world is creating an exponentially large amounts of data. Companies are gathering terabytes and petabytes of data every day. All of this creates a massive need for efficient and effective storage for this data. This is where Dell comes in with their new customized solutions for enterprise storage. Dell is one of the leaders in corporate enterprise storage, and they've just introduced a brand new portfolio of products starting with the Dell PowerMax. This is one of their most trusted and secure storage, just 2 racks and you can get up to 80 petabytes of storage. Another is the Dell PowerStore, which has high performance and a lot of capacity. The third product is Dell PowerFlex, which alone has 200 plus software innovations. It's a really flexible and fluid architecture in the industry. This new portfolio from Dell not only gives you more storage, it also improves data security, safety, but most importantly, it gives you more intelligence for data analysis. It uses AI, so it's smart, it's fun, and it's much more environment friendly. These new innovations will propel Indian businesses on their mission towards digital transformation. Let's now take a look at the launch and speak to Mr. Manish Gupta, Vice President and General Manager, Infrastructure Solutions Group, Dell Technologies India.
So Manish, the interesting thing was that as we were going through it and I've reviewed them and I've given my opinion on the whole thing, I think the thing that really strikes me is that there's been a lot of thought process that has gone into this for a very, the digital transformation that is taking place, how businesses will get affected. And that's my first question. How are they getting affected in this very competitive world with everything that is so dramatically changed?
First thing that we need to realize, Rajiv, is that the rate of change is increasing drastically. What we have seen over the last decade or so is unparalleled. Industries are getting completely disrupted. There were businesses that were very traditional and they have become completely digitally native. And that is exactly the impact that Indian businesses are also seeing. They are not competing only with their peers in India, but they're also competing with peers globally. Now, if they have to change and if they have to have the end-to-end visibility of their customers, of their supply chain, of their vendors, and of their employees, they need to digitally transform themselves.
We live in a different world now where hybrid working, thank God at least it's not locked down and work from home only. Hybrid working, pandemics, the kind of thing that actually makes a big difference to, like you said, businesses have got disrupted all over the world. What are these solutions? Have they been customized to that? What is Dell actually coming up with solutions for people that are working in a dramatically different world from before?
The power of technology is really what made the businesses run seamlessly over these years during the pandemic years, right? Now, what has changed is the storage level or the data that was getting created earlier versus now is significantly different. Organizations are dealing with 10 times more data as compared to what they used to deal with just 5 years back. The data is growing at twice the pace every single year, right? Now, as all of this happens, you need to have solutions through which organizations can get insights out of data. Data by itself is worth nothing unless you get intelligence out of it, and that intelligence can then be used to create new business models, to cut down on cost, to optimize the business processes, to optimize the operations. Now, all of those things is really what these solutions will help our customers achieve.
Okay. And, how can Indian businesses meet storage and data protection objectives to prepare for the future of work?
What's happening in the world is there are a lot of cyber attacks every single day. We have done a study and 63% of the customers globally came and said that they have had a cyber attack in just the last 12 months. Okay. Also going back to the fact that, there are so many remote workers, hybrid workers today, the sphere of vulnerability has increased drastically. So it is very important that the entire end-to-end gamut of products and solutions is cyber resilient. Organizations need to not just be able to detect or protect, but also be able to recover in case there's a cyber attack that happens. So those are the things that we are bringing on table. We are securing not just the periphery, but we are securing the infrastructure products right at the core. There's stuff like root of trust, there's stuff like secure access that we are bringing inherently into the product, making some of these the most secure solutions that exist today.
Right. So, we've spoken about the overall umbrella requirements and how you're coming up with solutions that are almost tailor-made for the new world we live in. But today, what you've done out here, the launch that you've had out here, are some very specific products. So, can you tell me the 2 or 3 that you think are game changers and why?
What we have really done is there are 500 plus software innovations. But if I were to talk just 2 or 3 products, I'll start with PowerMax, which is the most trusted and the most secure mission critical storage that we have in the world, right? What we are bringing is up to twice the performance, up to 14 times the capacity. Just a 2-rack solution can have as much as 80 petabytes of storage. Again, extremely secure with cyber vaults already integrated within the solution. The second product that I would talk about is PowerStore. Again, 50% plus performance, 66% plus capacity. All of these things really make these products not just mid-range, but enterprise-grade products. The third that I'll talk about is PowerFlex. With PowerFlex 4.0, there are 200 plus software innovations just in PowerFlex alone. It's one of the most flexible, one of the most fluid architecture that today exists in the industry.
All right, sounds great. So Manish, we're going to keep tracking this entire ecosystem. Congratulations again for doing some really revolutionary work out here. And as impressed we are, I hope the enterprise partners are also. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manish. Thanks.